Hi, and welcome to a yin yoga flow for bedtime. When we practice yin, it helps us to slow down, come back to the present, and generally help our nervous system to calm fully. Yin is ideally practiced in a cool, dark room. So if it is nighttime, you might want to dim your lights and just set the tone. For this practice, if possible, you might want to find a folded blanket. And I'm going to be using a bolster, but if you don't have a bolster, you could use a firm cushion or pillow, or maybe a couple of pillows stacked over each other. So we're going to begin with coming into a child's pose, but this time using the bolster as a support. So you want to send your knees out wide as the mat, put the bolster in between your legs, and rest your head looking one side, sending your arms out either together or either side of the mat. And we're going to hold this pose for an extended time to practice yin. So gently melt into the cushion or bolster. And breathe here, settling into our practice, taking note of how the body feels. And then moving your head over to the other side, just settling into the pose, noticing how your body feels and connecting to the breath. Slowly release, bring your hands back up to center. Move the bolster to one side as you come to staff pose. Legs out wide in front of you. And put the cushion or bolster on your legs, as so. We want to bring out our arms and then hinging at the hips, bringing the head down, centered, folding over. Resting your arms on the bolster if that feels good. Go as low as you want. You might want to rest your head if you can, or just keep in a nice gentle fold. Keep the breaths nice and slow and deep, relaxing into the pose and melting with every exhale. And slowly release, just stretching out any aches, loosening up the muscles, relaxing the body further. Bring your folded blanket to the edge of your mat and use it as a pillow as we lie down on our backs. Send the arms up above the head, bring the hands together and the feet, and rotate over to the left side, coming into a banana pose. Notice how your body's stretching here. Turn the focus to your breath if the mind's wandered, in a gentle, loving way. Feel all the sensations this pose has to offer. Bring your body back to center. Readjust your hips and ankles and shoulder blades. This feels good to you. And take your time bringing your arms over to the right this time, and your feet. Reverse the pose over to the other side, banana pose. Again, if necessary, just focusing on the breath, relaxing into the mat and noticing how the body feels in this pose. Every part of the body. And bring it back to center. Take your time. No sudden movements. We're yinning it out today, taking it nice and slow. Grab your bolster again and bring it to your side. Just bring your body onto your left side, rotating round. Send your bolster in between the legs and bring your left arm out to one side and your right hand either resting on your leg, on the mat, on the bolster, wherever feels comfortable. take a moment to adjust your body so that it feels perfectly comfortable and safe. And just ease into the pose. Breathe in. Exhale. Notice how your legs are feeling, how your back is resting, which points are touching the mat. Slowing the breath down. And gently release, sending the right knee up to the mat, rotating your whole body round. The same pose on the other side. So start with the head on the blanket, the bolster in between the legs, your right arm out to one side, your left arm resting wherever you'd like it to be. Just find comfort and stillness. Remembering to slow down the breath and to allow your body to feel totally at ease. And then coming back to center again. Moving the bolster to one side. Adjusting any clothing, any bones that might feel a little bit restless. Coming down to corpse pose, just allowing all the limbs to fully relax wherever feels natural. Option to close the eyes or keep them open, gently staring up above. Whatever helps you to feel secure and calm and rooted in this pose. Whatever has happened for you today, whatever you are to expect tomorrow, none of that really matters. All that matters and all that we know is right now. We know how our body feels. We know how our breath works. We can trust ourselves that our body will keep doing its job. That we can relax. Deepening the breaths, melting into the pose. Let's enjoy some gentle relaxation for a few moments in Shavasana.
When you're ready, slowly flutter open the eyes, taking your time. Wriggle the toes, wriggle the fingertips. And you choose how you want to end your practice. You can either spend some time further relaxing here on the mats, or choosing to end your evening just as you wish. Whatever supports you in feeling your best, preparing your mind for sleep. Let's end our practice here on the mat today. Bring your hands together into prayer and up to the third eye. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me here today. Good night.